Hi, everyone, and welcome to our game of the week. Finally, it's here. The focus of the college football world right here on this field today, and we can't wait. And wow, do we have a fun one here ahead. A top 10 team walking into the snake pit of an environment just trying to get out alive. This will be fun, as we'll see the number 9 team in the land, the Texas A&M Aggies, taking on a team from the Sun Belt, the Arkansas State Red Wolves. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. I think we've talked long enough, Kirk. Let's get this game going. And the Red Wolves will kick this away to start us off. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. And the return man brought down. That's decent yardage on that return. The Aggies offense comes on the field to open this game. And here comes the tight end who's having such a great season. Kirk, you talk to opponents, and they always use the same phrase, matchup nightmare, this guy.
Well, what stands out to me with this guy is it's not very often, you're right, the defensive coordinators are most concerned about a tight end. But in this case, that is exactly what we're dealing with. This guy can hurt you in so many different ways.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Running back with the football. That run moves the ball across the 35.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave him a chance at a really nice gain.
They'll try and run it with the fullback. And the defense smothers him for no gain. The Aggies will line up to move it away. He's on the punt for the first time this afternoon. And this will be fair caught about the 15. So Arkansas State's offense comes out for their first possession today. All right, Kirk, let's take a quick look at the impact players for today's game and how they're going to affect the outcome.
These are your leaders on the field and in the locker room. These are your go-to guys, not only when you need a play to be made, but also when you need somebody to rally your team.
Gain of 2 yards. Now it's second down and 8.
You know, in an era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. And he'll drop back here on third down. Defense finally brings him down, but a nice chunk play. They bring him down, but the junior quarterback showing off the cannon. The Red Wolves have first and 10 here. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Nowhere to go, and the ball is knocked loose. The defense has picked up the football going the other way.
I think that's on the quarterback and the offensive line. They were breathing down this quarterback's neck before he could even recognize that they were there, and they were able to knock it loose.
Defense is coming after him.
Well, they're going to go with a play fake here. The only problem is no one on the defense bit at all on the play action. The results are a big sack for this defense.
And the single back takes the handoff. And they'll stop him short of the line to gain. Now it's third down and long. They would hate to waste this great field position. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. He's got it near the end zone. And he will score. Touchdown, Aggies.
Oh, just outstanding execution here by this offense. The offensive line gives the quarterback time, and the quarterback's anticipation was on point. Puts that ball right in the money. The receiver, all he had to do was turn and catch the ball for that touchdown.
He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. The Arkansas State offense back on the field now. Last possession ended in a fumble, and that set up a touchdown. So they got to bounce back from that right away.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
He's moving out of the pocket now. Didn't see anybody open, just throws it away. And that's now going to bring out the third down.
Well, the pass rush does a good job of chasing him out of the pocket. He's trying to buy some time looking downfield, but he better be careful being too...
Fired into a tight window and picked off. Not a long return, but the important thing, the pick wipes out a scoring threat. The offense will take over from the 29. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's 2nd down. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. Here's a shot toward the end zone. And it's picked off in the end zone. Going the other way, can they stop him?
Well, the quarterback ends up being a tad aggressive and ends up paying for it with a pick. I get that that might be part of his playing style, but there's a difference between being aggressive and being careless.
They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. He's moving out of the pocket. He's going to take off. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks more than enough for a 1st down.
This is why you don't predetermine what to do with the ball as a quarterback. He wants to throw this as he rolls out to his right, but instead he keeps his eyes downfield.
Down he goes, a sack.
There's a nice play by this defense after giving up a huge gain. They're able to turn things around, recalibrate, and get after that quarterback for that sack.
They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Finds his man. It's Barnes. They bring him down. It's a very solid game, but still well short of the 1st down.
I think it's important to kind of let your quarterback get into a rhythm early in the game. Sure, you'd love to see the big gains, but plays like this allow the quarterback to get settled into the game, find his rhythm, and then he can make the bigger plays later on.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. The sure hands. It's Barnes. Moves the football to the 30. Good enough for a 1st down. And the Red Wolves are moving quickly down the field. It's a shotgun run call. Brought down after a 7-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 3.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on 1st down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
The Red Wolves are looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. They'll hand it off. Did he score here? Tackled at the 1-yard line. Couldn't quite get in, but an excellent run.
Nothing better than an offense on 1st down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over.
And he gets to the end zone. Touchdown, Red Wolves. Here's the point after attempt. And there's the point after. Getting set to kick the ball off now. He'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. And he's brought down after a solid effort on that return. And the Texas A&M offense heads back out onto the field. We'll see if this quarterback can shake off the interception he threw in the last possession. Pressure is coming. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down. He'll hand it off. And he's tackled right at the 40-yard line.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here. He's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle at the line of scrimmage.
On 3rd down, it's a handoff. Play moves the ball to about the 45. That's good for a 1st down.
Well, that's mano-a-mano right there. Offensive line knowing exactly their assignment, getting a hat on a hat, and that back do just exactly where he needed to go to extend this drive. That's a 1st down.
Pulls it in. It's Martinez. Big gain across midfield all the way down to the 34-yard line. And the Aggies looking to crank up the tempo a bit.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
Ball handed off. Fights off a defender. Defense makes the tackle with the clock running. That'll probably be the final play of this first quarter. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Looks over the middle, and that's complete. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play. So after a competitive, fun first quarter, we are all even. Let's check out some of the stats in that first period. Quarterback in the shotgun here on third down. Makes the catch downfield. And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage. The Aggies come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here.
You know, the game often comes down to a play or two, and the offense just missed a huge opportunity for a big play. They're going to have to make some adjustments there, maybe go back to that play and see if they can come up with a big opportunity.
So here we go, third down in the red zone, the kind of play that decides football games. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Texas A&M.
Chris, how about the call here with the wheel route? The running back, we know he can run the football, but here he shows his ability to catch the ball out of the backfield, and that wheel route is tough on a defense. Sometimes the back can get lost. Here he catches it, finds his way into the end zone for a touchdown.
Texas A&M, 14.
And here's the return from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Here comes the Red Wolves offense back out there. A beautiful, balanced drive. Reached the end zone last time. Can they keep it going here?
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively. But I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Trying to extend the play. And the pass is dropped. Would have been a big gain, but he couldn't hold on. After the incompletion, the lineup here for 3rd and 7. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Catch made on the left side. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. First down here for this offense. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. First down, looking to throw the football. Grab down the middle. It's Wallace. And the gain just good enough for a first down. And the Red Wolves churn out another first down. Looking to throw again. And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here. But this one is broken up. The ball's incomplete.
Well, Chris, the offense takes a shot downfield, and this defender does a great job of making a play on the ball. Not only that, he tips that ball up into the air. Good chance for the defense to come up with an interception there.
Come up on third down. Defense trying to get off the field here. Now to play fake, he'll look to throw it. Can't connect over the middle. It's incomplete.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. Got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
And that is no good. And after the miss, still down by 7. And here comes the Aggies offense back on the field. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. Incomplete, so it's 2nd down and 10. And the quarterback dropping back. Lets it go quickly. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. He picks up the first down, but gets drilled on the tackle. And the Aggies looking to crank up the tempo a bit.
And that's a first down for the offense.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Grab made by the tight end. They bring him down to the 25. They're moving closer and closer to the red zone. 1st down and 10. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play. Texas A&M is now operating in the red zone. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Looking to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, A&M. So it's still early, but this offense beginning to build momentum and build the lead now, Kirk.
As we've seen over the years, Chris, good teams know how to use the first quarter to establish the lead, the second quarter to increase the lead, and the final half just to hold on to it. They're following that blueprint perfectly, widening the distance between them and their opponent before we even get to the locker rooms.
And the coverage team gets the returner to the ground. The Arkansas State offense back on the field now. The last drive was a little demoralizing. They stalled and then missed a field goal. Breaking free at the 35. It'll be enough for a 1st down, brought down at the 43. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. On 1st down, they'll keep their running game churning. Unleashes the stiff arm. Tackle made after a solid run by the junior.
It was a nice job up front by the offensive line, but give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he's able to get downfield for the 1st down.
And that run is good for 1st down yardage, a new set of downs for this offense. With the catch, it's Barnes. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
Quarterback sees that this defense is dropping way back in zone coverage, so he does the right thing. Gets it underneath to that drag route and picks up a 1st down.
Receiver makes the grab. They stop him after a short gain. It's not a 1st down. Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Quarterback drops back. Looking to scramble.
Quarterback looks down.
Intercepted in the end zone.
Love this quarterback's athletic ability and the way he can create and improvise. Unfortunately here, he just didn't locate the defender, and he throws the interception.
Off the play fake, looking to throw on 1st down. He's got it for a big gain. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a 1st down. So one play moves the ball to the 38. It'll be 1st down. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. A big hit by the linebacker. Physical tackle there, big versus big. 2nd down, we're going to throw it. And the ball is picked off. And they tackle him right there, but that's a turnover.
Well, his quarterback's got to regroup. That's his 2nd interception in this game right now. He's got to do a better job. But, Chris, it's easy to sit up here and say that. Could be the receiver running the wrong route. Balls sometimes can get tipped. All we know is at the end of the day, the guy pulling the trigger is responsible.
He's brought down, but the gain moves the ball to the 39. That's a nice pickup there. They find some space in the zone and pick up the 1st down.
Yeah, really nice call here, Chris, to be able to pick up this 1st down on this drag route. The quarterback does a nice job of being patient, waiting for that window to open up in that zone, and he put it right on the money for the receiver to have a chance to not just catch it, but eventually get the 1st.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. And he'll loft it to the end zone. They try a downfield shot. That's a good effort there. But now it's 3rd down.
That ball just seemed to sail on it. You got to make sure to give your receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch in bounds, because in today's game, man, these receivers make catches like this all the time. And if you put the ball out of bounds, you're not going to give them that opportunity.
He pulls in the catch. He'll go down, but he does have 1st down yardage.
Well, that's exactly how you dice up zone coverage. Nice throw downfield here on 3rd down, and a really good route to give the quarterback a chance to make that play.
Escapes the pocket, and he heads out of bounds after a nice pickup on the run. The Red Wolves are in the red zone. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Catch made in the end zone. Touchdown, Arkansas State. Now they line up to kick the extra point. The The extra point is good. They're down by a touchdown, 21-14. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. And he takes this from inside the 5. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. Here comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. Let's see how this offense plays this. They try to get some more points for the half or play it more conservatively. Here's a screen pass to the running back, running through the tackle. And he's brought down. Good job by the defense getting through the blockers, but he stopped short of the first down. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter. So a very makeable third down for the offense from the 29. Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit.
You know, a lot of times we get caught up, Chris, in the one-on-one battles with the receivers and the DBs. Here's a great example of up front, the offensive line and the defensive line. Who wins that battle? This time the defense wins it, and they get the sack.
Returner tackle right there. That's what will start the drive. Here comes the Red Wolves offense back out there. Well, it's been an entertaining first half. Not much time remaining to cut into this lead. That one is incomplete. Took a downfield shot on first down, but missed it.
Well, it's an incompletion here, and I bet this secondary is going to play a little bit deeper just to make sure they don't get hit on any deep throws later in this game.
Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. Caught over the middle. It's Wallace. Tackle is made very near midfield. Good enough for a first down. And the Red Wolves will hustle to the line here to run the hurry up. And looking to throw now on first down. Just gets it away. It's a deep ball. And that one is incomplete with just 9 seconds on the clock.
Most offensive coaches, they're going to be happy taking those 50-50 shots against man. But I'm curious to see if they're going to test this defensive back again because of the excellent coverage he's having out there.
And now another deep ball here. Incomplete with 4 seconds remaining. Time for just one more play. This will likely be the last play of the half. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. He's going to take off here. Trying to use his legs to make the first down. Couldn't get there. And now it's a fourth down call. The Aggies will kick this away to get the second half going.
Arkansas State, 14.
And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. The Arkansas State offense back on the field now. And they'll start the third quarter here on the ground. They stop him after a 6-yard gain. So second and 4. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. Looking for the wideout. And it's complete downfield. That's good for first down yardage. They'll spot it at the 37. A new set of downs after that completion. And here's the handoff. That one moves the ball across the 40.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
They look to throw it here on second down. Bringing pressure. That's reeled in. It's Barnes. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
It's almost like they don't have another receiver to throw the ball to. This guy's been making all kinds of plays today, and this time he decides to show off some fancy footwork and somehow stays in bounds.
He's brought down, but the gain moves the ball to the 39. The Red Wolves begin a new series here, 1st and 10. And now the running back's got it again. Now it's second down here. Quarterback making adjustments down to what the defense is showing. Second down, we're going to throw it. There's a shot toward the end zone. Pass caught. Can he get in? And they stop him just short of the end zone. The offense set up with a 1st and goal now.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. And let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big game.
And he'll make it in for the score. Touchdown, Red Wolves. Kirk, they were backed up to start the drive, but some bold play calling, great execution, and they reached the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out, showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
Gets it to the 25-yard line, and that's where they'll start the drive. And here comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. They'll run it here. Running back has the ball. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29. The gain makes it 2nd and medium. Play action fake. Looking to throw. And he can't escape. It's a sack for the defense.
The defender did not bite on the fake at all. They were in pass rush mode the entire time.
Drops back. Looking to throw for it on 3rd down. And he's looking to make a big play downfield. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now it brings up 4th down. And the Aggies will line up to punt it away. It's on to kick it away, helping his team with field position. And they've got the returner corralled. Here comes the Red Wolves offense back out there. The last possession, they really had the passing game clicking, move right down the field for a touchdown. He'll be taken down, but he crosses midfield at the 48. Three guys up front, lined up. It's 1st down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. On the run, going to heave it downfield. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the...
Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. Forced out of bounds after a big gain. This offense set up for the 1st down. And the Red Wolves are in the red zone. Handoff heading left. Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8.
He's brought down at the 8-yard line.
Here comes the bunch formation. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. He's got it right near the end zone. And he can't quite get in. They get him down at the 1-yard line.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
Touchdown, Arkansas State. All the way back to claim the lead.
Man, it's just a thing of beauty to watch this offense. That's this guy's 3rd touchdown. But give the offensive line a lot of credit. They're getting enough of a push to give him some room to show you what he can do with that space.
Fields it just outside the goal line. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. And the Texas A&M offense heads back out onto the field. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. Quarterback keeps the football. That's a big hit at the end, but they earn a fresh set of downs. See what the call is on 1st and 10. Trying to find room. It's Martinez. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
The defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Fires it to the wideout. He makes the grab. Breaks a tackle, and he's got room. Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. Takes it all the way to the house. Touchdown, Aggies.
Chris, how about that? A quick slant that goes for this many yards and a touchdown. That's what's so dangerous about this quarterback and wide receiver. Quarterback puts the ball right on the money, and by doing so, look at the receiver. Catches it in stride and has all that room to run after the catch for that touchdown.
Set to kick this one away.
He'll return it from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there.
Arkansas State's Red Wolves will
The Arkansas State offense back on the field now. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Tackle made after just a short gain. Second down after that run on the previous play. Play action fake, looking to throw. On the junior, gets home, making a sack there.
That is outstanding defense to be able to leverage this quarterback. That is a tough thing to do. This guy's as fleet-footed as any quarterback in the country, and to be able to bring him down for a loss like that is a...
Going for a big play downfield. And that's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a fourth down. The Red Wolves bring their punt team onto the field. He's on to boot it away now. And the returner elects to fair catch it, no return. And here comes the Aggies offense back on the field. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. Only a short gain in that run. Defense able to pen him in. Second down after that run on the previous play. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Short connection to the tight end here. Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. Tackle made after a big gain. The Aggies will come to the line to run the hurry up.
That's a first down for the offense.
Looking for a gap. It's Martinez. And just a short gain this time. They're able to get him down. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Touchdown, Texas A&M. And they go in front here in the second half.
This receiver is putting on a show today. That is 3 trips to the end zone already. And based on how this defense is playing against him, this may not be the last time we see him in the end zone today.
He's going to return it from near the goal line. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Lets it fly to the wideout. It's caught downfield. Tackle is made, but the junior quarterback shows off his arm strength that time. 1 quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. They're going to run it. Solid gain, moves the ball to a 43.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
Goes to his right side there for the completion. And that stiff arm will help earn him the first down.
How about this, Chris? When was the last time we could talk about this happening? A throw to a fullback to pick up the first down. The defense completely forgot about it.
Snags the quick throw. Tackle is made. It's a short gain, well short of the marker. Second down after that run on the previous play. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Short pass finds the tight end. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down. This could be a dramatic finish, marching toward a tying touchdown. It's 1st and 10. Ball handed off. Finding some room at the 25. And he's brought down, but there is a penalty marker out there. Let's check out this call. Offense moving backwards after that holding penalty. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Looks downfield and finds a receiver who worked his way wide open. And that completion, Kirk, puts him over 300 yards passing today.
Yeah, anytime a quarterback has a day like this, really it all has to come together with the offensive line play, the receivers running these great routes, and he's just in sync. He's kind of in that zone right now, and he'll be the first one to tell you how much his teammates have helped him out today.
Takes the handoff again. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Red Wolves. And they'll set up for the PAT. that PAT gives us a tie ball game here in the final quarter. The kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. Return begins inside the 10. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. Here comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. First down, looking to throw the ball. Here's a shot toward the right sideline. This one is broken up and falls incomplete. Here's the second down play. Takes the handoff. It's Martinez. Breaking free at the 35. He has first down yardage at the 46. And the Aggies will come to the line to crank up the tempo.
There he is. Finally, he's able to get on track and pick up some big yards here in the fourth quarter. It has been a relatively quiet game for him. The defense has done a nice job of bottling.
Oh, and it's intercepted. Terrible mistake late in the game. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
Oh, Chris, you're in the fourth quarter. It's a tie game, and you throw an interception. Oh, my goodness. I know it's obvious, but you just got to take care of the football. It's that simple. Now their opportunity to take the lead is lost, and everything is flipped in the other direction.
Quarterback making some changes at the line. Quick throw over the middle. And he finds a wide-open receiver. They forgot about him downfield.
How about the arm strength from this quarterback? He really didn't have any other option than to put it right in there and give it everything that he had. Great timing and a good job of squeezing that in between the defenders.
Talk about quickness. That play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap.
And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage. And look at this, the fullback getting involved in the passing game. You don't see that too often these days.
How about the big fella? The good news is this guy has pretty good hands, and we saw it right there on full display.
It's an out route, the catch made. Tackle to the 28, this offense threatening now. Another first down. And the Red Wolves look to keep this drive moving. A quick throw out left, complete.
Boy, they love going to this guy in the slot, don't they? What a mismatch inside. He reels in another one. This guy's automatic.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? They'll try the ground game here with the running back. The Red Wolves moving quickly down the field here.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain in that play. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. And they stop him just short. The defense really backed up now. It's first and goal. And the Red Wolves hoping to punch it in here. They have first and goal. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. Touchdown, Arkansas State. And they claim the lead here in the final quarter.
Wait, Chris, 1, 2, 3. This is his fourth rushing touchdown in this game alone. This guy has a chance to not only be player of the game, maybe player of the week in the whole sport.
And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen. That's good coverage there. And here comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. This drive is important. Last one and an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. Another interception. That's number 4 today. Are you kidding me? They get him down after a short return, but the interception gets the football back to the offense at the 36. Excellent field position here for the offense. And they'll just try to run some clock here, keeping it on the ground. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup.
Man, just complimentary football, really, in a nutshell. They get this football back thanks to their own defense, creating that turnover, working with the lead like this. Really, it's all but over. Now the offense is just thinking about running the football and working that clock.
Looking to pass here on second down. Cannot get the throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this stage of the game. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. The defense with pre-snap movement of its own. Big third down play. If they can't get the stop, they have to consider calling a timeout. Caught quickly. Finding space at the 20. And the tackle is made, but the offense now is set up. First and goal from the 9. Now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. First and goal. They play this right, they can pretty much put the game on ice. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. All right, second down and goal now for this offense. Ball carrier brought down at the 4. Offense in great scoring position here. The Red Wolves hustle to the line to run the hurry up. They'll run here on third and goal. And we're able to get him down. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. So forget the field goal attempt. They'll try to pad the lead with a touchdown here on fourth and goal. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. Makes it across the goal line. Touchdown, Red Wolves.
Well, that's why you practice right there, Chris. This offense had the pressure, the game on their back. They deliver, they get a touchdown, and now make this a 2-possession game with under 2 to go. Like their odds of closing this game out.
Return starts from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the Texas A&M offense heads back out onto the field. Let's see how this quarterback responds. Remember, an interception on the very first play of the last possession. They bring him down, but he reaches the 30-yard line. The clock is still running. They've got to get set quickly.
And that's a first down for the offense.
On first and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. It's a short completion of the tight end. They stop him out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield. Offense comes out needing a score in this one-possession game. Quarterback spikes the ball to stop the clock.
The tight end drag route is the perfect option for an offense looking to scheme that position open for some yardage. Perfect execution here for a first down.
And the clock winding down. They'll take a deep shot. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up third down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Final minutes here. They'll throw it deep downfield. And the catch is made way downfield. That's a big gain, but they could have used that when this football game was still in doubt.
First and goal, Texas A&M.
The offense spikes the ball here, looking to preserve as much clock as they can. Coming up, second down and goal. Defense trying to jam these receivers at the line. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, A&M.
Well, hold on now, Chris. We're under 2 minutes to go, and these guys will not go away. They hit this extra point. You cover an onside kick. You never know.
And the point after is right down the middle. Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. Now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. And the receiving team has to recover. Looks like the hands team did its job. So this one is tucked away. Time for victory formation. Well, let's be honest, not too many people out there really gave them a chance to win this football game, but they come up with a signature upset.
I think we're as surprised as anybody.